Alright guys, here's the next video. I basically bought everything I need to fab up the seats, all these blocks. I got some adhesive spray to glue the blocks on this guy. But first I'm going to trace this guy out, cut most of it out, and kind of put the blocks on and kind of go off that kind of cut, you know, once I glue a bunch of blocks on there. Like I said, I'm putting the rear hoop, so there's going to be a lot more blocks up here compared up front. But yeah, that's it right now. I'm going to draw kind of a line. I kind of already got this side. Kind of just drawing a line, and then I'll cut it with my knife and then throw it on there, make sure it kind of looks good, and then start building blocks. Start gluing blocks on the thing, so I'll be back. And you see I kind of trimmed it up a little bit. Just so I can, you know, I want it to hang over just a hair on both sides, you know, because I'm going to sand it down perfectly, you know, once I get it. But I just wanted to get the foundation, I guess you could say, and I can just build off this. So I think that's good enough, and I'll start gluing some blocks, so I'll be back. As you see, I got the kind of like first layer of blocks glued down. Now when you spray them, just, you know, make sure you get all sides of thick. So get the back side, this back side right here, and then this side, because you don't want just one side to stick. So just throw a block on there. And that's it. Move on to the next one. Alright, you can see I'm pretty much done gluing blocks down. I went 3 up in the back, and then like 2 in the middle, and then 1 in the front. So yeah, so I'm just gluing them all together. I just had enough spray, and yeah, let it sit and dry for at least an hour, and then you can probably start molding with it after that. So yeah, so I'm gonna let it dry for an hour, and then I'm gonna start molding. Alright, you can see it's, I just let it sit overnight, because I had to touch up some spots here and there. A couple blocks weren't fully glued, so I'm just glued them really good. So now it's start molding time. So yeah, I'm going to start molding it to the frame, and sanding it and kind of draw a template of what I want to do. So I'm going to start doing that. Alright, you see I started kind of notching some stuff out, and putting some rail sliders in here for the frame. Yeah, so I'll throw it on there. But yeah, there she is. Now I kind of drew a little template, kind of what I'm going to go for, and start cutting and sanding and see what it looks like. So I'll be back. Alright, you can see it's kind of starting to take shape a little bit. See everything I've chopped off here and there, and you know, this is like kind of like the first little chopping session. You can see the big ball in the back. It's going to be a lot less than that. Kind of redrew kind of what I'm looking for. And you can tell all you know, the rest I gotta chop off. So but I'm just cutting slowly and surely, you know. I want to do this right and take your time on it, you know. So yeah, she's starting to come together. She's starting to look like a seat a little bit. Kind of clean it up back here a little bit. I gotta fill this in here, right here. I'm not too worried about that, you know. It'll be pretty easy to fill in. I can always just glue a little block. I'm probably going to do that, cut and mold and glue a block and let it sit overnight and sand that down at the end. But I just kind of want to get the mold going. But you can see this side's a lot higher. So I mean, I got, you know, tons of still cutting in, and then I'm going to sand, you know, sand it last. Once I kind of got the right shape that I want it, then I'll kind of start sanding it down and molding it, you know. So yeah, that's that. I'll be back. You can see it kind of cut it down a lot more. Now I think I'm going to move on to sanding it. I don't want to cut it too much more. Kind of got the somewhat of a shape that I want. And then obviously I gotta sand tons off. You know, I don't want to cut any more off. Kind of messed up back here a little bit. Kind of cut a little too much off right here. When I cut a piece off, it like broke and snapped off a little more. But I should be able to fix that, no problem. So, but yeah, she's looking good. So I'm gonna start sanding away. Now you see I made it a little better. Still cutting. I haven't started sanding it down yet, but you can kind of see my line was right there. The back, I'm just gonna sand it down, you know, because it's this, you know, hair. So I'm gonna leave that. But I pretty much got this whole section down, cutting it. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna start sanding. So I'll be back. And you can see what it's starting to look like after I started sanding it down. It's starting to look pretty good. It's starting to look pretty smooth. I hate this freaking glue. It's supposed to piss me off. But you just like peel it and it comes off. But I'm gonna, well, I'm not too worried about that because I'm gonna cover it, tape it all with this, with this stuff. So it's painter's tape. Basically you tape it all off and then you wax it and then you can fiberglass over it and the mold will pop out once the fiberglass hardens. So, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with the front. It's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just working on the rear hoop. I'm still not 100% happy with it yet. I mean, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. It's just, it's work for sure. So, kind of look at this other side. But she's getting there, and I don't know how that happened, but I mean, I'll fix that at the end. I just want to get the mold right. Once I get the mold right, you know, I can easily fix that. So, but yeah, she's coming along. I still got lots of work to it, so I'll be back. All right, I'm back after sanding a little more. She's looking a little better. I kind of flattened this back part right here. Cause I'm, you know, put like a leather, like, you know, padding in there and stuff like that. So it's gonna go like in here up, and it's gonna go kind of like right here. So, but she's definitely coming along. I mean, I still got a little bit, you know, I can already see right here. I gotta sand down a little more. She's getting there, but it's obviously dark out, and I want to do this in the complete daylight because I want to see like everything. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to the shadows and all that stuff like that. So I'm pretty much gonna call it a night, and probably only have like another hour, maybe. I don't know. You know, I just want to get this thing perfect. But the front, the seat part, this part's pretty good. So I'm pretty much done with that for now. I just want to get that hoop perfect, you know, symmetrical, and you know what I mean. Just I want to get it dead on. But yeah, she's looking not bad. She's getting there. But yeah, it's where it's at right now, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty much done sanding, molding. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Gotta reglue this little piece right here. It'll take 2 seconds, but yeah, pretty much done sanding and molding and all that. I mean, good enough. You know, once you know, use the fiberglass, I'm gonna have to sand that down and use some Bondo at some spots. You know, some filler or whatever. So, you know, if it's not perfect now, I'll make it perfect later. You know, but I don't think she's too bad. It's just hard. I keep sanding one spot and then, you know, like, oh, I sanded too much the other spot. But actually, another note, I cut off the old rear end that I had on there that I was molding. There's the old one. Like, just cut it like right here. Cut it off and re-glued like 6 more blocks, glued it in there, let it sit overnight, and then I just finished molding it just now. So I mean, I can already see little spots right here. I gotta sand down a little more, you know. It's probably not 100%, probably like 90% done sanding. I just want to get that rear hood, but pretty much got the whole front to where I pretty much want it, and I just gotta get that back. That pretty good. So I mean, she's pretty much there. So, but yeah, you can tell this guy right here. Tell this side was sanded it down too much. This side I like. This side was perfect. I like this side perfectly. So I don't know. But this one, the other side's pretty much the same. So, and also remember, this was really short. The bar came like out to here, so as you can tell, it's good to go. So so yeah, so I'm pretty much done doing that. Next step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a tape like a little rubber hose or a fuel line or whatever. Gotta find the right diameter, and I'm gonna tape it along this whole outer boundary right here, because I'm gonna put like a leather padded seat in here, and it's gonna go up like that. To give it like a little seat, so you know, a little seat where it can go in, you know, so they can just fill it in there. So I don't know how high. It's probably going to be very, you know, very small, but it's going to go along here and go across there, and then I'm going to tape the whole thing with painter's tape with this stuff, but a lot thicker obviously that I have, and then she'll be pretty much good to fiberglass. So obviously you gotta I'm gonna use some car wax on the painter's tape, so I'll be able to just rip the fiberglass apart off the mold when it's, you know, so it doesn't adhere to each other. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Next step, do a little minor sanding here and there when I can, you know. I'm gonna take a break, go downstairs, eat some dinner real quick, come back up, do final sand, and start taping this thing up, and then I'll be ready to fiberglass, and I'll have a seat. So that's that. All right, now I pretty much molded it to where exactly where I want it, sanded it down. Now I just put the little tubing right in here along the whole like inner side of the seat. So when I put the leather padding and the leather seat in here, it has like a little seat for it, so you know it's be molded like right in here, so it'll fit like perfect. So I just, you know, stuck a bunch of masking tape, molded it around, and then now all I gotta do is just tape the whole thing. So that's the next step, so I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, I finished taping it up with the painter's tape. Yeah, she looks pretty good. I'm definitely happy with her. So, I mean, I know once I fiberglass it, I'm going to put, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 coats of fiberglass on. I want it to be really strong and sturdy, because I'm going to be sitting my fat butt on there. But yeah. And then I'm going to be sanding, doing some Bondo and imperfections, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think the mold is done. So, yeah, I'm super happy with her. But yeah, she looks good. So I think she'll be a pretty sweet cafe seat. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. The next video, I will show you how to fiberglass and do that. And also I'm going to put some knee indents in this bad boy. So that's the next step, and then once I'm done with that, then she's pretty much done mocking it up. Then I can start tearing her down, painting her, and make her into a little cafe racer. So I'm super happy with it so far. Everything is going pretty smooth. No issues. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And thanks for watching the videos. And feel free to comment and subscribe. Talk to you later.